Hi, Rick.
Hi, Keith. I see the green light on, and I see you're in San Francisco. Everything looks good.
All right, perfect, man. We'll keep this one short. So this one is just listen, don't defend. Period. That's it. So this comes from something that just happened recently, man. I had this idea, and I know not to be too excited about an idea. I like to just kind of keep, an even temperament. But I had this idea and I talked to someone who I really care about, man. And they definitely care about me in the workplace. And this person's like a mentor to me. So I shared the idea with them, and perhaps I didn't do a good job of sharing the idea. And they kind of was like, wait, hold on a second. Like we really, you need to slow down with what you're doing here. I was like, but this is going to be really helpful. I built these, I'm building these partnerships. I've done the homework. I was like, I thought I'd done all the, did my due diligence. And I was like, I need your opinion on this. And again, man, those darn expectations, man, you just like, it creeps up for me, man. I'm expecting or wanting people to say, great idea, run with it. And they were like, slow down, slow down. So fortunately, as soon as I felt that feeling, me being disturbed inside, I calmed down and I said, maybe you can ask me some questions so I can, answer it more effectively. And so they asked me some questions. And then this person is so insightful. They said, maybe we should invite some more people in to this conversation who can also weigh in before we move forward. I'm not saying don't do it, Keith, but we really just want to get our ducks in a row. So they were just so wise, man. And again, I calmed myself down just enough to listen. So 2 days passed, we have the meeting. And really what the person was saying was to me is, Keith, we want this to be successful. We believe in you, we believe in it. But if we don't go about this the right way, then it could be what you're trying to do could be threatened. It could be stopped in its tracks because we see the need for it. We see I could be helpful. But he's like, and I said something yesterday. I said, there are a lot of people that are great partners and collaborators with me on a lot of things so far, and they have already thrown their support around this. And the leader said, "Oh, I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about the people that don't know you. If they,
Yeah, there
as
you
soon
go.
as they hear it, their defense is going to go up. Like, who is this? Who is this guy?" And he said, "Because let me tell you, Keith, if I didn't know you, and when I was the leader in this particular group, and if I didn't know you like I do now, and are aware of your work, then I'm like, who is this guy? I would have shut it down immediately." He said, "I'm trying to protect you from that happening. So this
Yeah.
is why we're gonna go back." And so the thing is, like, settle down, just listen, don't defend. And that's what I'm learning, man, is to slow down and listen. We've been on ski runs, Rick. I'm tearing off trying to get off the lift. And we get there and you're like putting on your gloves, getting your hands to your pole. You're like, slow down, baby bird. You got all day to enjoy this.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, and there's people coming down, over the run that don't even, see me, and they're coming across me. I could have gotten hurt. And you're like, easy, wait for the clearing, and then you can
That's
get
it.
out there. And so I just really appreciate you, and I appreciate this particular leader, man, who was just really just looking out for me, man. His name is Jonathan Layden, and he's a physician leader at Mayo Clinic. And he's just always got my back, man, as do a lot of people. And I couldn't be more grateful for him and his guidance and his leadership, man. He's phenomenal.
Well, take some credit yourself, Keith. There's a lot of people who would have stayed on the Defend the Idea program instead of understanding that this was an opportunity to let things unfold. Without the practice, you might not have realized, Keith, that letting things unfold was the way that you're supposed to go with it. There's always two things in life. I think whether it's in business or in trying to overcome an obstacle in our personal lives, there's always two things in play at the same time, and they're hard to tease out from one another. And the first thing is the substance of the problem. So you were dealing with the substance of a problem, and the idea was addressed to solving the substance of that problem. But at the same time, and intertwined with it, there's a process, there's a way of doing it, which you didn't recognize. You were blindsided on that. And that process has to be addressed just as hard and just as intelligently as the substance. So process, substance, two sides of the same coin. You are only focusing on the one side. And because you had someone who was there to say, let it unfold, you were able to do it and not take personal offense. And look at where you're at. Look what your ideas in play. You're talking about convincing other people who may not have been convinced about it. And you have someone in your life now that you've worked with and you've been able to recognize is in your corner. What wonderful, wonderful results from something that could have looked like a horrible problem to the ego.
Oh yeah, man. And in terms of my role at Mayo Clinic, specifically for this, there's another person, Michelle Baker, Ryan Fix, and Cynthia Stunnington, man. They have been right there, like paving the way. They see me. I got my tool belt on. I got my heart on. I got my plans, and I'm marching out. I'm marching out there. I'm telling the cement truck right here. They're like, Keith, this is sand. You're building this on sand. No, wait for a second, man. Let us survey. Let's collectively work together to prepare the way, man. I'm so grateful, man, because I wouldn't. It's one thing to say like the younger me would have just rolled out there. No, not even the younger me. The me from a year ago would have been running out there. Like, man, there's gold out there in the mills. All of that, man. Just like so grateful, man. And the practice helps me slow down. I've had some friends who have tried to invite they see their coworkers struggling and suffering at work. And they're like, hey, come over here, man. Like, just come to this well-being meeting that we have every couple of weeks. Just be here for, I know you got something to do, but just take 10 minutes. I know I got too much to do. I can't hear you. Okay, go ahead and set up your shop on that sand. And Rick, I'm so grateful that I have all these amazing people in my life that are like the minute that I take a step out, into the deep, they're like, wait a second, you don't want to step there. Over here, my friend, this is the path. Thank goodness that the practice is helping me listen to people that care about me.
And make sure this is an important part too. Make sure that the people that support you, where you've learned something from, that you thank them, and you thank them privately, and you often try to find a time when you can do it publicly as well, so others hear your praise. I think it's really important. I don't think I've ever heard another human being say, I've got too much praise in my life. I have too much love. I'm so damn tired of it. Geez, get off my back. I don't think I've ever heard that come out of a human's mouth. So we're all appreciative when other people who are like-minded tell us what they mean to us. And that is really so important, to tell another person what you mean, what they mean to you. It's just really, really important to do. So I know you're great about that. Listen to these podcasts. You're always giving me undeserved credit, and I appreciate it. But I think that you are natural at doing that. And I encourage everyone who watches these things to make sure you thank your mentors. You thank the people who are helping you. You thank the people even who bring problems and create issues for you, because it's all the same stuff. It's all a journey, and it's all your reaction to it that makes the richness of life.
Yeah, it's all the same, Rick. Thank you so much, man. You try to keep it short and sweet, man. But yeah, I'm just really embracing and practicing, just listen, don't defend, and just let it unfold, man. And you'll find how many people care about you.
Before I let you go, this is a perfect example when people talk about the law of attraction. What you're doing, that's what the law of attraction is all about. It's not thinking really hard that you want a lot of money and then it shows up. That's how people think the law of attraction works. No, the law of attraction works when you're in service and you're understanding and you're compassionate and you're looking for answers and you're working without any idea of getting credit. That kind of drive and that kind of right attitude is what brings the good things to you and attracts people like those mentors that you have at Mayo's. So that's the law of attraction, Keith, and you're living it. And congratulations.
All right. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it, man. I love you, man.
I love you. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.